One second. One second. Not ready yet. All right, back at it. That should be a little bit better. All right, back at it. We are a level 42 Spirit Walker. We've got both Ascendancies, Owl, Feathers. Let's go over this stuff too. So our resistances, evasion, 34 evasion. Block just comes from my shield. 93 Spirit, I'm only using 60 of it. Mana, energy, shield, and life. Main spells.
Not now.
Can't count them now. Main spells is Primal Bounty, that's the feather one. When I rolled, I get empowered, which gives me 2 additional projectiles per twister, basically. More twisters, Whirling Slash. I just cast that before my twisters to empower, or to twisters absorb the whirlwind, creating additional twisters that deal more damage. It's like even more empowerment. Barrage empowers them again. Repeat 2 times. You know. Then Cold the Weak for some frenzy charges, which makes Barrage better and makes Storm Lance better. I have Taming the Beast, but I haven't really used it yet. Maybe we'll tame a beast if we see one. I don't know if there's any beasts down here. And then I have Combo Frenzy, which gives me more frenzy charges just off of shocks and stuff. Or pins too. Then I have Spear Field, which is my AoE stun, so I can hold them and pin them. I put it on pin instead of stun. So it holds them in place, and I can tornado pretty freely, or twister. Show you all the skills here. Items are just some random items. A little bit of spirit on here.
Believe it.
A little bit of spirit on here. Some normal boots. Just a middling spear. It's not even that great. You know, just normal stuff. Some dexterity, some life, some cold resist, Strength, chaos resist. I have a couple rune orbs. I have this one for mana because you need some mana regen. This one I did some mana to mana efficiency. And then this one's like all stats, basically, and some resistances. My resistance, dang, they're still so low, even with all that. So I just go like this. Tornado. If I press barrage first, that green thing. Oh, whoops. This is my sphere field. So I just cast that so they get stuck in it. Then I go like this. I press barrage, then I do that, and I get a lot more tornadoes. So with this stampede thing is if I press an attack, the stampedes go out and jump on them. Those are from my ascendancy over here. Not the normal nodes, but these are my ascended nodes. So I got this vivid stampede one. I got the primal bounty one. These stacks, they just do a little bit of damage and they have a chance to like shock them. The other one, the owl one, it just means that you roll like this, it wastes a feather, and now you do more tornadoes. So it's just like barrage or something. It just gives you like +2 tornadoes per tornado or something. So you just roll, do this, go like this, and then have a lot more tornadoes. And then if I throw in, and you see the electricity came off of because of the these antelopes. Sometimes they have a chance, like right there, to leave electrified ground. So you wanna. So that's like a little benefit they give, especially for this tornado build. It adds extra damage, extra shock damage, stuff like that. So if you do frenzy charges too, I don't have any right now, but if I was able to get some frenzy charges, it would just add even more tornadoes. So that's like the max thing. You roll, you barrage, you do this to 3 stages to level 3, then you do a bunch of things. So each stage adds more stuff. So if you have 3 frenzy charges on top of that, you're going to do a lot of tornadoes. It's basically the idea. Let's go to the, or they're called twisters, I guess. Let's call them twisters. I would go like this.
Whipping up a storm.
That time I used this electric storm lance because if I stun a bunch of them, it gives me like I get a frenzy shard from it, and then if there's just a small camp like that, I just throw that, and then it just zaps them pretty much good. And because it's zapping them for damage, I also have Herald of Thunder, which calls down lightning bolts based on like time or how much attacks I do, something like that. I also have spears, I can just throw spears at them. My auto attack. So I could cold a weak get a final force it and get a frenzy charge. But if I can't get a frenzy charge from either stuns or random, then I get, you know, like this guy, I can physically get one by just, when that little blue thing comes over him, I can just go get a frenzy charge from with my cold a weak skill. Cold a weak here. So it's like calling them and it gives me a frenzy charge. Now if I go like this, I absorb them, and then I do my tornadoes, now I have more tornadoes. But I didn't roll, so I missed out on part of it. Actually, I should have rolled. So I'm learning that
This ain't nowhere to live.
that process, because it's a lot of steps. So I'm often forgetting one of them, like rolling. Roll.
Wind's fury.
How did I miss them every time? So I rolled, takes me out of that thing.
Bring it on.
And now I should have more tornadoes. See that? With the roll you had. And they go faster. They go faster so they can reach more places. So they basically clear the whole little map. The smaller the map, the better though. It does good in what I've noticed. It's really good in like small areas like this. It's really bad in open areas. And a lot of bosses have open areas, so it's like really tough to fight them. And I don't have that much damage besides that, so it's kind of a struggle. And you have to remember to like roll. And it's like, how much do I roll? Not that much. I don't roll that much, so it's kind of hard to remember that. It's not that I don't roll that much, I roll a lot, but depending on the build, like right now I feel comfortable just spiking and then going like this and shooting. That was already good enough for me. Look at my spears do almost as much as like 20 twisters. The spear that it just comes with the skill, you know what I'm saying? Like it just comes with your spear. You just get it. You get it with your spear over here. It grants skill spear throw. It's just like an auto attack, but because you get spear stab and you get spear throw. So it's like a bonus because it's a spear. You could throw it up. You could throw it. So it's like this spear throw. I did add 15 attack speed and yeah, that's it. Just attack speed. And it does 600 damage. This thing is bonkers, bro. It does more than my twisters. My twister is 384 damage. So it's like...
I have a storm. Big bloody lizard.
Single target. I like to try to finish them. I just damage them with my spear. So I know what you're thinking. Well, it's because your twisters don't have enough damage. You're supposed to clear the screen with them. Like that may be so. But we haven't got there yet. We haven't scaled that up all the way yet. So we'll have to get the twister damage up somehow. Jesus. Water. Is there water, lady? Hella hard. I don't remember this being so hard. But we have damage problems. We have amazing utility, but not enough damage. Like when it goes good right there, like when they're all bunched together and it's a nice, all 10 tornadoes hit them, it's good, but definitely have damage problems.
Wind fury.
Gargantuan mana. Okay, we don't have one of those yet. And I do have 30 spirit. I should upgrade something or something. Do I have a spirit gem? Oh, I do. I wanted to test out something. I'm actually gonna have to go back. Well, I guess I'll just wait till I'm gonna have to naturally go back eventually to sell gear and stuff, so we could wait.
Whipping up a storm.
Upgrade. Making it down to this place. Projectiles have 15% chance to chain additional time from terrain. Chain effects that chain are redirected to another target after colliding with an enemy. Projectiles splitting, piercing, or forking take priority over chaining. Projectiles have a base chaining distance of 6 meters, whereas other effects have a chaining distance of 4 meters. Enemies cannot be targeted more than once in the same chain. It said an additional time. So this is basically useless for me, because I don't have any chain nodes or anything. I didn't take any chain. So it's like, why would my twisters chain? As I tell them to, it's the kind of that thing. They don't really have any chain or anything, I don't think. I know they pierce, they blind. Yeah, so I kind of messed up there. And nobody's getting electrocuted, I don't think. I haven't seen any electrocution. I'm not seeing, I don't have any lightning damage. That the lightning damage would come from the ground, from the twisters, from the thing, but I'm not seeing any electrocution. So I'm gonna have to rechange all of that eventually. Not yet, I guess.
The wind howls. Watch out!
Holy shit, bro. Hell no, not a normal amount. Think of them.
A clean kill.
Thing scream. That was insane, bro. What the hell? They're like all blues too. Damage. Shit. Oh, are we at that one place? I think we're at that one place. Oh, no, we're not. I thought we were in the place that transfers to the other side. But they changed stuff around too, so this could just be their little den. Okay, so it's like their little den. That was a tough fight. All these cool creator things. I'm like, I just want this Exalted Orbit. To tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, I'm gonna do one of these because it's like a bigger fight or something.
Slimy bastard! The eye of the storm!
Not die. I like the build and I'm enjoying it and all that. The only thing I don't like is I wish I had more of an in-between build, you know. It's very heavy. Like you have to stop and power up your twisters all the time.
Whipping up a storm. Proof of the prowess.
I actually like to use my spear. I don't like this cooldown thing. I like the 8% attack speed each time. It's like it looks cool. You're just like rocketing these spears, but I don't like the 10-second cooldown. I just want to use it more time. Projectiles from supported skills trigger caltrops when they reach the end of their flight. Maims and deals attack area damage when triggered by an enemy. Increases and reductions to thorns damage applied to hit. Damage with this skill. Maim on hit. So I don't know what the damage is. I think based on your thorns damage or something. Should we just try it? I don't know about that though. Look. Not ground targeted. Projectiles from supported skills randomly fork, chain, or pierce. Projectiles fired by supported skills fork, chain, an additional time, or pierce an additional time at random. It's like, but it does 15% less damage, and I already struggle with damage. But it's like, so it's that that means that it can do it, but it's not based. Like it's not the base. Like is there a base to chain? Like all valid. All gems chain. +1 times. So it's like, So I would have to get this first, I think. I don't know. I mean, I can't take 50% less damage with hits. That's like too high. I could take this, but I think I already have stuff on Twister. Like I already have 3 things. More damage, more duration. I'm trying the electrical cute thing, but it's not really working. What's coursing current? Like a minion thing. So many things, so many interactions. We could take the chain and just try it. Or we could just get a spirit throw. Finish upgrading our spirit throw. We have attack damage right now. And we want to go recommended for spirit throw, caltrops. I kind of want like damage or something. I want like brutality. Brutality too. But like elemental damage is like included in my spear. That means that if I have like elemental damage on my spear, which I am gonna go, or I don't mind it if it's like 1 to 27 damage. It's like I don't want to just negate all that. Let's see if there's any mana flash, armor break. Seed. I mean, maybe just caltrops. Let's try that. Is damage. Give it long shot, because I'm always doing it from far away. I think I'm gonna do salvo. No, but salvo like I think goes in a circle. I want like to throw it at bosses and stuff. Cause that's kind of what I have to do. I don't have really another option for boss damage, so it's like I gotta use the spear to kind of chunk them down a little bit. So if I get some crit or some long shot, kind of damage. Go with that one. I mean, have more. Have a lot of these. You can get the 3rd one. Let's try caltrops then. In that case, we'll just try it out. Might do a lot of damage.
Downright disgusting. Lightning shatters bones.
Apex Filth, we made it here. I mean, we're clearing. Oh, I did make it to the Molten Vault. Thought I heard someone. How do you even see that? Like, how am I supposed to? He has a lot of symbols. Remember on PlayStation you had to press something over here or something. You could do it while you're paused. You could read your stuff or something. Yeah, I don't know how to like read what's on there over them. Their effects, you know. It's nice to read that stuff. Like, okay, I maimed them. What does that do again? That stuff like. I don't know about these cow traps. I don't see anything. There's no effect. Not wrecking them.
Get from below. Proof of my prowess. Oh, aye. This place reeks something awful.
The cow traps kind of sound like he's walking over it, so it's kind of like my. It kind of goes with this, like spear. I spear them and I cow trap them. You know, it's like a kind of a mix between a physical and a annoying. And then alright, let's go to the Apex of Filth because there's gonna definitely be a TP there. And then we'll come back to the Molten Vault. Do the Molten Vault first, I think. I like how it's called Apex of Filth. You know, they have a cool design.
The stench of this place. It's a wonder I'm still standing.
What's all this then? Now you've done it. Why are you making me risk my hide by coming out here? Wait. Look. Are you lucky madwoman? The monkey god. The monkey represented Kamasa, the vile god of wealth. Even I'm tempted to... No. No. I'll just die horribly. It's you that's got to go in there. Give a look around. If you find what I think you'll find, and if you clear out any dangers, we're all going to leave this place rich.
Aye. What's another death-defying adventure, eh?
Okay, so I'll go in there and I'll TP home. But we did it. We did the first Drowned City section.
How can I?
Molten Vault, Apex of Filth, then fight the sun god boss, then go to the 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 light version of it, the future or the past or something. I like that one.
What do you need? Take your time.
Poisoned. I could do another one on that. Anything else I can buff? No. I don't know if I have that.
My tribe could use that.
So.
It's a deal.
It's pretty good for accuracy.
My tribe could use that.
Did I ever put this in? Oh. What do I have right now? It's kind of better. These gloves are kind of better. Because the life, like 60 more life. That's a lot of life. Like I can resist a little bit more or something. But 3 to 5 damage to attacks is kind of a lot too. Like I don't have that much damage. It's a big decision.
My tribe could use that. Bye-bye. I need to put this ring away, but I kind of need to exalt it or whatever. No, it's not called exalt. It's called regal it.
damage, intelligence, regeneration. Like I could easily do it over that. Let's try it. 2 mana. Could have done that, but I think that's better on a normal. I still have this thing too. Just, you know how the game goes, you're just like progressing. It's hard to stop and then do all those little things. Like, I don't know, like I'm gonna have to read like every skill gem in the game to figure out which one needs 3. Primal Bounty doesn't have any skill gems. Let's see if I could just do that real quick. Okay, it doesn't take any. Got the Thunder. I already have 2. Stormlance. Okay, we're looking at friendly charges. Come with 100 physical damage, lightning damage. Fire the bullet at enemies in 3-minute radius. Shocked ground duration 30 seconds. One sec. One sec again. Chill it. Stormlights. I do want to buff Stormlights. "35% of my mana flask charges." Like, I don't want to use 35% of my mana flask charges because I'd be out of charges. I don't need to move when I cast it. I could just get 20% free damage. About 35% more damage. If I had more mana flasks, so that's what buffing all that mana flask stuff will do. I'll just get this for now. Does add more damage to it. Sold everything. Gotta go to rings. Put this one down here. Not good enough to use yet. Pretty sure my accuracy is pretty good. I need something though. What was I looking at? Oh, I was gonna look at this X. This is number 10. I was gonna look at something called Glory. Something that provides glory. Kind of interested in that as an option. This one. That's pretty cool. Pretty good too. I just don't have enough strength for it. Can't find where it was. Something with glory, let's type in the word. Wasn't it? Wasn't that? Maybe I misread it. Or maybe I was just curious about it, but I thought there was something else that gave me glory. But I guess it's just a war banner. Maybe the shield or something, or some of this new stuff. Some runes or some crap. 50% increased glory generation. Oh, I wanted to know what it was for, I guess. 50% glory, so it'd be like if you wanted to do a war thing. Then I need way more strength. I could get 20 more strength from my belt. I had about 20 strength on there. Let's try it. Let's try it for experiment's sake.
Gonna lose out on a little bit. And not that much. We're gonna go to warrior. Is that enough? It's still not enough. Time of need. He's not the one who could place it. Who places it? Thought he was the guy. War banner, mercenary. Try this. I don't even have enough stuff. I can take out Tame Beast. I can't take out like Rated Shield or something. Out. See how much is 30 spirit. Okay, so I have enough for it. So I'll go to my stash. Let's see if I have any gems. It says good to have backup support gem stuff. I have a level 2. Let's see what a war banner. Let's see what I could do. Magnified area. Duration area and effects. Yeah, I want both of those. What? Reactive plating grants deflection rating equal to 15% of evasion rating. Oh, that's good. Refractive plating causes 20% of armor to apply to elemental hit damage taken. Support banner skills causing those affected by auras they create. Oh, it costs 10 spirit though. Supports banner skills causing those affected by auras they create to gain refractive plating, a buff which grants deflection rating and causes the armor to partially apply to elemental hit damage. Okay. Get more deflection rating. I'm fine with that. So right now I guess I'm just gonna get this. Can't afford the other ones anyways to have more spirit. I'm gonna get this. Prolonged duration. Then we're just gonna see how that works. I have combat frenzy too. Why don't I just throw something on there? Combat frenzy. Yeah, just provide extra charge. Like why wouldn't I? Chance, you know. Just a little bit of passive buffs. Trying to save.
From the earth! That's the rill of the oath!
Okay, it was enough to kill them. But I have a bigger problem. this a button? Yeah, I can place it. So, where do I place it? Control R. Just sucks. Don't really have enough spells for it right now. So we'll just try it at testing. But if we're gonna try it, there was something else I wanted to do. I have to go back to town. I was gonna go to here and look at this thing. No, rune. Kalkuran ruins. This thing. Kalkuran ruins. This is the Kalkuran ruins. Oh, that was saying Kalkuran gem. I think that's Kalkuran skill gem. Whatever that means. So is a rune. Gloves. So I have to put out my gloves. So let me put this here. Put there. It worked. 50% glory generation. So hopefully I can generate it pretty fast.
From the air!
How am I gonna know if I have glory? Still can't place it. Don't see anything.
Another lever, eh? Glad they've
Oh,
not
it's going
given up the
around.
ghost just
That was
yet.
like halfway. Try some twisters. Twisters working good in the small areas. Yeah, it works pretty good in these bouncing roads. And I could even go like this. Open the door. Then let it out. Clear the run for me. Yeah, I feel like it. With those guys, like my tornadoes just do nothing for bosses. It's crazy. Or for rares or for strong guys. I'm off feather. Have I reached? Okay, I could put a banner now.
The eye of the storm.
That big guy? No. What did it say? Frostcore? Oh, we didn't used to be able to travel past that. Now we can travel past it. You know what I forgot to do? Oh, I'm still in Act 3, I guess, but I forgot to go up and do the temple thing. I gotta go do a temple run or whatever. There's probably something else too. I'll do a little... maps that you gotta do.
Need a moment. Come on.
The thing's big too. I can move around in it. Doesn't last so long though. Guess I'll pull it out for bosses. And you can kind of just save it there at the end of the world. I like the caltrops. I usually don't like stuff like that, but it feels like it relates to the build. Like thematically, I do these spikes, very spiky, very caltrappy. You know, she's a huntress. But the only thing I would need is the caltraps are based off thorns damage. So I guess I won't get mad when I have these shields with thorns on them and stuff. Funny enough, my other one had like 15 to 21 thorns damage, and I sold it because I was like, who needs that? Little did I know. My tornado missed him.
Batten down the hatches. That was almost a challenge.
Runic ward regeneration rate. I'd rather go Regal Ward.
Death from below!
Probably faulty. I probably should have went Exalted Orb, huh? This one. Or the gold one, which is more valuable. Probably Exalted, right? But I like doing this process, like 8, go like this, mana, 50 mana, 2% all attributes. If that was like something higher, like 4% all attributes, I think that's the max 2 to 4, 3 or 4. Then I could have easily just done it on top of that, rolled on top of it. Just to see the next step, what it would be as a rare. I think why I save rings and stuff is because like the ring that doesn't work for you could work for another character that you make. Like 50 mana might be like ballin' for some kind of mana character, mana shield or something. There's a lot of checkpoints this way, but I got the Frost Core, so let's actually go back, and instead of saving that for last, I don't think it's like a boss. Why do I not even have it anymore? Oh, this right there. To forge the most exclusive creation, sometimes cold is needed. Like, I don't even know if I'm chaining. I don't even know if I need to get more pierce. Like, I'm just wasting when forking, like I don't have fork. It's not gonna fork. You can't get all of these things. You just can't. You're not supposed to. So you gotta choose fork, pierce, or chaining. Well, like I want this, so we'll at least go there. Then we could remove this. I think change from terrain might be natural. I don't think you have to get chain. Maybe I'll look it up. That just doesn't make sense. If I look it up, I mean, I'm gonna ask them. Well, I think they have a wiki. Go on their wiki. Or ask AI. Like mechanics, you know, just ask it like, what are the mechanics of chain, fork, and projectiles in PoE2? Then I'll probably just explain it to you, just how it works, and say, oh, okay. And you ask it like specifically, like, no, I mean like, does the chain, do projectiles like Twister have chain automatically on their own? You know what I'm saying? I could ask it that right now, actually. I'm gonna go ask it that so we can know while we're on the topic. Because that stuff's a little bit confusing. Okay. Can you explain to me the mechanics in Path of Exile 2 of projectiles and chaining? Or 9 with respect to chaining, forking, and piercing. do it in general. Then I'll ask about Twister, which has specific pierces all the time or something like that. Path of Exile 2 projectile mechanics follow strict execution order. If your skill has multiple projectile behaviors enabled at the same time, they do not trigger simultaneously on a single hit. Instead, they operate on a regular priority queue system. Think of it as a sequential conditioning loop that the projectile evaluates every single time it collides with an asset in the environment. The projectile priority pipeline. When a projectile impacts an enemy, the game checks for available behaviors in this exact sequence: pierce, fork, split, chain, return. If a projectile successfully executes a behavior higher on the list, it cannot execute the subsequent ones on that specific hit. It must exhaust all available charges of the higher priority behavior before it is allowed to drop down to the next state. Wow. And Twisters pierce all things, so that means they cannot fork, split, or chain, probably, because they have auto piercing. Breakdown of the mechanics. Pierce. What it does: the projectile passes directly through the target along its original trajectory, dealing damage and continuing onwards. How it scales. PO2 chance to pierce has been entirely overhauled in favor of flat integer system. Interaction. If you have +2 pierce, your projectile completely ignores fork and chain for the first 2 enemies hit. I don't know this is up to date. +2 pierce, what does that mean? Fork. What it does: upon impact, the original projectile is destroyed and split into 2 new projectiles that travel forward at diverging angles. Fork only triggers once the projectile is completely run out of pierces. Chain. Enemy versus terrain. Chaining has some crucial new nuances in PO2, explicitly divided into 2 separate mechanical categories. Chain from enemies. The projectile hits an enemy and automatically vectors toward the nearest adjacent enemy within a specific radius, base 6 meters for projectiles. Like fork, this only happens after all pierce and forks are exhausted. It cannot bounce back to an enemy that has already hit during that specific chain sequence. So that's not as good for bosses. Chain from terrain. This mechanic completely bypasses the standard priority pipeline restrictions. If a projectile has a chance to chain from terrain, it can pierce right through an enemy, travel through them, smash into a wall, bounce off, and track back to hit an enemy. Okay, that's good. PO2 scaling warning. PO2 percentage multiplier. Supported skills chain 100% more times. Do absolutely nothing unless you possess at least +1 flat source of chain from your gear or passive tree. Multipliers scale your existing pool. They do not grant a base charge. Okay. So make sure the information is up to date and let me know how this affects my Twister skill. The projectile priority pipeline completely dictates how you build around the Twister Spirit skill. Because of how the gem is fundamentally hard-coded, traditional pierce, fork, and chain mechanics are entirely useless for scaling it. Bada bing, bada boom. Useless. Useless because it pierces all the time. Oh my god. Natively, Twister possesses a few unique mechanical traits that completely bypass or always block the standard projectile behaviors. Pierce natively bricks, fork, and enemy chain. As a baseline mechanic, Twister has pierces all targets built directly into the skill gem. So if you don't know these mechanics, that it's like a chain, a step process. It goes pierce, fork, chain, then return, something like that. Or split, chain. Yeah, fork, split, chain. So you have to do it in that order. So it'll never exhaust its twisters. Terrain chaining is explicitly hard blocked. That's the one thing I wanted. Bounce up the wall, get some more chains. Twisters cannot. While some projectiles in PO2 can bypass pierce restriction by bouncing off walls using chain from terrain modifiers, twisters cannot. The gem is coated with a hidden structural tag cannot terrain chain. Even if you equip gear of passive notice that grant chain for projectiles to bounce off walls, twisters is hard programmed to ignore it. Okay. That sucks. That's like a big nurse because they know it's gonna be a big item. Well, before we have this boss, let's go correct our build. They know it's gonna be like you're gonna want to twist, you're gonna want to pierce, you're gonna want to twist, reflect off terrain, all that stuff. I think at least it should have reflect off terrain, but maybe that's too OP or something. Unfortunate.
How can I?
Ruby ring, hopefully it's a good one. Fire damage, cold resistance, rarity, 20 to strength, 24 to fire resistance. It is a good one. It's actually good. I actually want it. This is nothing. 5 mana, 3 regen, 12 intelligence, 10 of maximum mana. A little bit of damage. This gives me a lot of fire resist. There's a lot of fire in this act. It gives me 20 strength. I could switch back to my other belt too. Where's my main? I'm gonna go back to this belt. And let's see, make sure that I can still use my war banner. Yep, 37 strength. Why I say 37 strength now when I needed like 57 before? The heck? Was that another skill? Maybe if I change that. Oh, it's at 37. 50 strength. Oh, I was at 30 strength. That's why I still needed some more strength. Okay. My intelligence down pretty hard now. Back down to 50. Hopefully that's enough. 2 levels to all melee skills. Okay, we have to keep this one. This is going into starter. It's not really a starter, but I don't know, I should call it just gear. Gear. Let's call it gear for now. Gear. Just like a gear for everybody. So this.
Some odds and ends we found in the jungle.
I can keep that rank. I can keep this rank. Does like a good amount of everything. So did we improve something? No, we just got a fire rank. And then we were gonna look at yeah, this isn't that bad. I'll just keep it over here. We were gonna look at our gems on our twisters. Make sure we don't have any splits or anything.
Yep, okay, we don't have any splits or anything. There's some other way I was splitting. I was thinking about chaining. Oh, my passageway, I gotta go change that.
What have you learned?
Adapt
I only
or
care
die.
about my twisters. I don't care about other projectiles bouncing off stuff, so all this is gonna be worthless. Let me ask it if cause surpassing will work on it. I don't wanna just keep leveling up stuff without knowing. Will surpassing node work on my twisters? Yeah, it works. Yep. So we want to apply refunds there. Now we have 3. We go like this. Go with that. We don't need 50% chance to pierce. It always pierces. We don't need forking. We actually do need this one. So that'll be our next node. I wish I could skip over there, but I have to take a junk node. So let's take the pierce one because it's not gonna chain. Anyways, it might over pierce or something. But we have one junk node there, but surpassing is really good because it'll fire us more projectiles. So why would we want that? This is like 24% more chance to fire a projectile, basically. Maybe not exactly, but you know. Yeah, basically it's 24%. Because if I'm at 100%, that I'm gonna fire once. If I'm at 150, I'm at 124% with this. I'm gonna fire 100 with a 24 chance to fire a second time. That's like hella good. So I need this 8% one right here. And then we're done with this tree. Then we can go on to somewhere else. Attack speed, maybe. I don't think I need attack speed, actually. I might refund my attack speed notes. Move speed. Okay, I didn't get them. I don't even need attack speed because I'm just whirling. Maybe it'll speed up my whirlwind whirls. Once I shoot my twisters, I like shoot them once, you know. So it's like I don't really need to like fire them really fast. It's whirlwind that really counts. So maybe what I'll do is I'll go here and I'll just add this to whirlwind or to my second weapon or something. Cause I get weapon points that way I can get the bonus without having to allocate like a real node. And then I'll just have more attack speed on my whirlwind and my
spikes, which are the things that take a long time. Maybe I'll put barrage on there too for their faster attack speed.
There's a time and a place for violence.
Kind of takes a long time too. Something like that. But I don't have any of those things right now. Specialization books. My build should be a little bit better. Let's see. Yeah, it just fired 3, bro. Just fired 3. I have nothing else on my thing giving it a chance to fire 3 except for that surpass. That surpass is decoded. Okay, so I'm making progress on that. I'm making progress. Yeah, we're making progress. It's cool. I don't have anything on my twisters that says fire more. So the fact that it just fired 3 of them, like fired 2. So I'm starting off with better base. So that's good news. Instead of those blank stats like chain or whatever, it's not going to do anything.
From the earth! Wait. Stay dead.
Yeah, thick. Still can't beat him with my normal twister though. I have to use the whirlwind. Look at this simple spear. No level ups, no nothing.
Almost a challenge.
Stronger than my main twister skill. Crazy.
Need more time.
Maybe like damage notes really do a lot. Gotta figure out how to get my I've done all projectile damage. I've done all projectile damage. Notes. Wait, did I get the frost core? Yeah, I already got a frost core. So, let's go run over there real quick. There's just like a treasure or something. But I got early access. This thing wasn't here, but now it's there. It's like all the mechanics are getting filled in. Gem.
See that? Why did I do this pump fake? I don't know about these twisters. They're kind of annoying me that they're not damaging enough.
Does he have a death wish or what?
Like, I'm enjoying the build and everything, but if I had to rank it, you know, like if I had to rank the twister part, it's like, I don't know. It's cool. It's good to do it, but there's probably a more damaging build that's going to be nicer. Instead of spinning, right? It's going to be a little bit more comforting builds, actually. Unless maybe in late game when you just can just twister the whole screen. Maybe it has the potential for that, but not yet.
May the riches of the Val melt your flesh.
You have a good build, but I just don't have damage. I'm actually out of potions and I actually have to not take so much damage. And we're already at the thing. I literally don't have enough damage for this guy. Crazy. I'm fucking dead, bro. The fucking lava, bro. Oh. die by the lava. It's so pathetic. Oh man. Our build. No damage. Is there anything I could do right now? Try it again, but they're just showing how bad our damage is right now.
From the earth.
Like our main damage is coming from, and I can't take too much damage, but our main damage is coming out from our spears. That's no way good. What I could try is to go horizontal. Maybe that could work. Maybe if I get some good bounces. He was so low that I probably could have pressed Cold a Week. I don't know if it's doing more damage or what. If it's placebo. I feel like the thing's just gonna be right behind me any second.
Let's stay clear of those.
Oh shit, we're already at the end, bro. Bro, this guy's hella hard.
Let's stay clear of those.
How about I just take the damage and just try to... I have 0 damage, bro. Why'd I have so 0 damage? It's crazy. You could kill him at like halfway even. Insane. We're gonna have to change something. War banner. That's it. We don't have to change anything. At least for this fight. We're gonna have to change something in the long run, but if I just put war banner, 25% more damage, it should get me across the line. Maybe.
Bring it on. Nowhere Best stay clear of those.
Trying to. Oh, it's control. I was trying to cast. Did I play it? Yeah. It's already done. It's literally already done. Like, you know what I'm saying? The war banner. I think that's gonna put it over the edge, maybe throw some lightning. Can't aim. Shit. We're doing okay on damage, but now we're doing bad on life. Damn, that hit me? What could we do? I couldn't kill him. He never got cool. Rarity. Magic. I have to get some kind of bonus gem. Calatraps. Maybe we could change Calatraps to like actual damage. Break armor. Let's try it. I mean, but it's like, if you're not doing a break armor build, it doesn't really, it's not gonna help that much, I don't think. But let's just see if it does, because I'm hitting with like 1,000,000 spears. It might break his armor.
Of the wall, melt your flesh.
Bring it on. Death from below. Let's get clear of those.
A lot of time dodging though. Not a lot of time damaging. They have a boss problem. I need him doing more damage, I think. With his with the broken armor. It gives me just that little bit more damage. Instead of like 50, it's like, or 500, it's like 700 or some shit.
The shadows are creeping in, Aslan.
Move! Best stay clear of those.
I beat him. He didn't even give what's this redact? How to get over there? He didn't give a book specialization. That's the best item in the game. You need some skill points.
Quickly.
Build needs some work.
Still alive. Some odds and ends we found in the jungle.
Cold damage. Yeah, let's sell this trash rank. Fire damage. Armor.
It's a deer.
Dexterity. Thing is, this war spear increases projectile speed, while this increases melee strike range. So it's like, even if it does more damage, why do my projectiles have to be so fast? I don't know. So they can bounce around more faster. This is better. This is something we can try to make it rare and hope for the best. But it's like, you could just find a better spear. You could roll for one. You could, what is it, 77k. Again, I can go talk to this guy.
So, the city of Exile has been laid bare to the world after all these centuries. I know you're after some particular device, but I can't help but remind you that we are here for a purpose of our own. Treasure hunters hunt treasure, yeah? I'll not be the first to set foot in those deadly sunken ruins. But if you're braving them, you might as well keep an eye out for anything that looks valuable. In particular, look for buildings with monkey statues on them. If you spy something like that, give me a shout. I'll be waiting with great anticipation. Came back alive, did ya? I'll organize the men. We'll start carting the gold out of here. No sign of old Kamasa, eh? Well, then he won't miss it. Keep anything you're able to lift out of there yourself. Let's call it a finder's fee, eh? I'm feeling generous today, considering we actually found treasure and all came out alive.
Reckon I'll leave treasure hunting to the experts next time.
Alright. He's got a bunch of random stuff. +3 to all melee skills. So let's press Alt. Suffix tier 3. I don't know, like, what's the max? Usually it shows for it's like 1 to 3 or something. I think I could buy this. I'm gonna buy it.
About time that one sold.
I'll roll on it. Because, you know, I might play Druid next, actually. Not next. I'll play a Monk. But I might come back to this, or I might play Druid, just to get the overview of all the skills, you know? +1 to all melee skills. And how they play, it's like, then I can understand a Druid, you know? Then I can come back to Huntress instead of just only playing a Huntress. Or I might not come back. Actually, I have to come back. I'm gonna do a bleed build. But I might not do a third playthrough, or I do
Stay wary.
a full animal build. But it is kind of good because you understand companions, totems, and all that. I forget totems are like companions or something too. It's just, see, it's like, I don't even remember. So it's like, oh, yeah, I don't know if you learn anything anyways. Gear. This guy's got 2 talismans now. What is this? Go in his left hand or something? Oh, it's like his main weapon. I guess that's why they're so strong. 41 of spirit. Okay, the spirit's pretty good. This thing is better than my thing. 100 energy shield. This has insane evasion, or yeah, evasion. 41 of spirit, maximum life. Intelligence, 5 regen. This is good. I'll save it for somebody else. In armor. So it's like, which one's better? I think this one's better. I think so. I'll take this one and sell it. So I don't have too much spirit gear out there.
Yes, take your time. I'll take it.
Too much gear. I want to keep it like managed a little bit.
Be wary.
Hey?
Did I get all his? Oh, I didn't do this page, did I? Oh, yeah, I did. Plus enemy skills. These aren't that bad.
Don't get eaten.
Roll for something better.
How are you faring?
Let's give it a go, eh?
I'm Be safe.
I have to use Soldier Runes. Ava.
Hey.
Ava rolls. So it's like a random spear. Let's see. It's the broad spear with the melee thing. It's like okay. Just means I don't have to bump this one up. Sell this. Could roll like one shield, just one more. Or is it one more till it's I really don't like this level 17 shield. Just because it's level 17, that's why I don't like it. Guess I'll find a better one. But we'll do one.
Hello.
I'm just afraid it's going to be blue and I'm going to be pissed. Level 30. Evasion. Max life. Requirements suck. Dexterity. It does things I need. Not very well. It's better. It's a little bit better. Yeah.
Until next.
I think that's good enough to put some runic ward on it. Or whatever this thing is called. Because the armor piece, you actually can use it over here. Now it now it's 20 runic ward, so I got 20 more life. I think everybody has runic ward, right? Yeah. Yeah, they're all set up.
Hey there. Some odds and
This
ends.
item.
Sadir, don't eat anything colorful.
You open this level 10. Do I have anything to get? Nope. Deposit all these. We have this level 10. Okay, upgrade my combat frenzy. Oh, hold on. Let's go to equip gens. I already have it. Yeah, that's the last one. So let's raise those to max level. I can go to. I can put armor in here. You know, for my armor thing. Add a rune of some sort. Martial rune boots. Intelligence, lightning resistance, life regen, cold resistance, life, dexterity, stun threshold, mana recovery, armor and evasion, fire resistance. I think I'll take fire resistance. This place has a lot of fire. I don't have very good resistances. Well, I just topped it off. Let's see if that was because of this. Yeah. Okay, help topped it off. That's fine. I get it from this ring. So I should be pretty decent on fire now. Now begin upgrading magic to rare. No, I don't have one. Just go to currency, put this away, put this away, put this away. Quality of an armor. So I can quality some of these things. don't think I'm gonna use cow traps. The armor helped for the bosses just to help me do a little bit more damage. The armor node. And here, skill throw. Just help me. Because the twisters weren't doing enough. What else is there? Now I could augment a rare item with a new modifier. So I could do this to one of my items. So I could do it to this, or I could do it to this. This fire resistant one's pretty good. Let's just add it. Let's just add it. Bam. I think I got 16 life. That's pretty low life. Yeah, it's tier 8. So it kind of ruined the piece, but it's okay. It's just a level 1 item. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's go.
There's a time and a place for violence.
Let's go experiment. Let's go to the Well of Souls and see what I could do over here again. Oh, I can't experiment here. Can't just go there for free. You actually need the stash. You need like a dragon's bone or something, you know? Something that lets you augment the weapon. Did I save any in here? No, I don't have any left. So you actually have to find those. Okay, so we can't do Well of Souls till we find those little pieces. Now we know the mechanics, though. That's good. Troubled camp. Pretty annoying that there's a troubled camp there. But we gotta go to Mystic Refuge. Go through here. Is this thing with the map? Maybe not.
The wind howls.
Something totally different. This guy taking no damage. Hate that my spear does so much damage.
We came to this forsaken land
Versus my twister.
chasing the red skies. Here we are near the epicenter of that apocalypse. Opulent ruins filled with horrors. I took a necklace of gold from a twisted corpse, and it fought back with impossible strength. I cut it down, yet it still pursued me. What possible trinket is worth suffering these cursed lands to obtain? Cadogan knows no mercy. Did he know what we would find here? I have stared deep within my scrying pool, searching for answers. None come.
I'll be back in a sec. 1 second.